Who's the #1 producer?
I feel like Metro is like the best producer in the world because of how he do, not even just him making beats, how he really put together an album.
You, for sure, going down in history, one of the GOATs on his producing shit.
Metro Boomin is one of the most recognizable producers out there and arguably has the best tag in hip-hop.
If young Metro don't trust you, I'm gonna shoot you.
Responsible for songs such as this,
Raindrop, drop top, smoking, no cooking, the hot pot.
and this,
Percocet, Miley Percocet.
and also way too many plaques to mention.
How many platinum plaques you got?
I don't know, I can't even count, but I just know in my crib out there, like, there's no more room on the wall. But I feel like my biggest plaque, I got a diamond plaque for a song with Post Malone.
He is widely regarded as one of the greatest modern day producers, but what is it that makes Metro Boomin a super producer? Let's start with the most popular track of his debut album, 10 Freaky Girls. The song starts with Kashif's 1984 single, Are You the Woman? The intro is then pitched up 3 semitones. Metro then adds his own instrumentation in some strings and an accordion, which he said in an interview he will pay session players to come and play things as long as it makes the song better.
Put an orchestra on the shit, or get somebody to play guitar on it, or just all kinds of shit, just to make sure it's the best it could be.
And all together for the intro we have this. This then leads into the main part of the song, where I used a combination of Omnisphere bells and Nexus bells to get this nice dark ambient sound. This dark bass is then added, just highlighting the root notes of the chords. And we obviously need to add that Metro signature laugh. Then we get started with the kick and some bouncy snare patterns. Followed by a very simple hi-hat and this weird like vocal perk. As the verse continues, we then add this sub bass and also these open hats. He has little sections taken out and added in. This is because Metro is involved in the whole process.
What is the difference between a beat maker and a producer?
A producer is somebody who sees the song out from the beginning to the end. Get the song mixed, master everything, just see it all the way to the end just to make sure it's the best it could be.
Then in the chorus, all the drums are added back in, adding to a very climactic feel of the beat. Metro then adds a kind of like bridge section. This whole thing is then just repeated over until the outro, in which session musicians have clearly played the original sample and Metro just layers his little vocal on top. And the song finally finishes with those horns. This album also went platinum, and how many producers do you know could do that? Between that album and now, Metro's sound seems to have shifted a little bit. He now seems to gravitate towards more sample-based production, and there are multiple videos online of him using his MPC. Running was the highlight of Savage Mode 2 and really encapsulates this new Metro sound. The track samples I Thought It Took a Little Time by Diana Ross, which is pitched up 2 semitones and just uses 1 4-bar chop throughout the song. The drums are super simple, which signifies Metro has gone back to his original inspiration of like 3 6 Mafia.
3 6 Mafia, way up there. DJ Paul and Juicy J.
Dre, Pharrell, 3 6 Mafia. Like, I grew up, loved 3 6 Mafia.
And the 808 has an envelope on it, and it's just playing the root notes with this 1 slide at the end. Again, Metro's adding these little breaks in. For part 1 of the chorus, an open hat is added. Just creating a differentiation in the track, keeping it interesting, and the only difference is the 808 pattern changes up. And that is literally the whole beat. This beat just shows how the arrangement can keep it interesting, as well as subtle changes in like the bass patterns. Let's look at one last remake, Knife Talk of Certified Lover Boy, centered around this dark piano and violin. The same 3/6 style Mafia drums I use, as well as this dark growly bass. And a Juicy J old school style snare drop is used. In Drake's verse, this violin is added. Again, just to show Metro is constantly changing the beat and adding stuff. And apart from the signature Metro arrangement of taking bits out, that is the whole track. If you'd like a more in-depth look, these FLPs will be up on my Patreon. The link will be in the bio. So now let's make our own Metro Boomin style track. I'm gonna go for something like this.
Yes, see, we giving you a live.
I'm here on Tracklib, and they even have their own Metro Boomin playlist. But I'm gonna look for some R&B and soul track. And we can turn on the beat play to make sure it fits. So I'm going to download this now. So now let's speed it up and pitch it up. And then let's get those 3/6 Mafia style drums before we add further melodies. Today's video is sponsored by Tracklib. Tracklib is an online record store featuring over 100,000 previously released records, which all can be cleared affordably. All the samples used in this video are from Tracklib, and in my opinion is by far the best site for sampling, featuring tons of genres and artists. Not all can be found on YouTube. I'll have my sign up link in the description, which gets you 15 free credits and a 1-month free trial. And let's get back into the video. Then let's add some percussion snares in. Then let's mirror the open hats in the sample. And then subtle hi-hat rolls, then the 808 pattern. And then a little snare drop like this. And again, just stuttery like Metro would do it. And add this sub bass just a little bit in the verse. And then in Metro's tracks, he likes to have piano chords.
In the morning, get the news.
So I did that here. And then if we want to make a darker Metro track, we start with this sample off Tracklib. And we use it as an intro. Then we use that sample filtered out and a dark piano. Similar 3/6 Mafia style drums. Then some strings before the breakdown, then the added open hats. Then we add other elements like little synths in. And just adding these synths to keep the track fresh like Metro does. And it's a choppy arrangement as usual. And let me know which producer or artist you want next.